We're going to learn the song Holy is the Lord by Chris Tomlin and Louis Giglio. And this is great for coming up with a groove that can really sink in with your drummer's kick drum and create a great sound as a rhythm section. So the first section we'll look at is the verse, and here's how it can sound. We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Now, to help you follow the chords in the song, you can go to the Musicademy website and download the chord chart from the members area. Now, the key thing there was the rhythm, and of course other rhythms will work, and actually on Chris Tomlin's version he played a slightly different groove which sounded like this. And that worked fine, but something you might want to try is the original rhythm we had, which was 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and. So let's play through the verse using that 1, 3 and 3 and rhythm. Before we do play it through, it's worth mentioning that actually on the studio version of this song it was in B flat, which is even higher, but you might find it's more comfortable for you and your congregation in A, or maybe even G as well. And if you haven't got the chord chart, I'll just run you through the chords quickly of the verse. So it's A and D in the same bar, then E, 2, 3, then A over C sharp, up to D in that third bar, and E, and that repeats. So A, 2, D, 4, then E, 2, 3, 4, A over C sharp, and D, and up to E for that last bar. So let's try that verse together. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Let's try that one more time. 2, 3, 4. We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Now there's a pre-chorus section in this song, and it's a very short one, and we can use the same rhythm as we have done for the verse, but the chords go down to B. That's B major, actually a B7. So that's slightly unusual, as in the key of A, usually chord 2, the B is a B minor chord. So that's just going slightly outside the rules of a major scale. So that's a B note for a bar up to a D note for a bar, and that's the pre-chorus. Now there are two versions of the pre-chorus. Often it's done with the short version we've just played there, for the first time you sing the pre-chorus, and then the next time you sing the pre-chorus it's double the length. So here's the short one. Let's play that short one together first. So 1, 2, and together we sing. And then you go to the chorus. Now let's also try the longer version, which is double the length. So after 4, 1, 2, and together we sing. Back to B, everyone sing. Holy is the Lord. And then we're into the chorus. Now for the chorus we'll move on to using eighth notes with our right hand, so increasing the dynamic there. And let's walk through the chords as well. So that pre-chorus ends on the D, and we go down from there to A over C sharp. Holy is the Lord. Then D in the same bar, up to E for a bar. Then F sharp minor, and D in that same bar, and up to E for another bar. And that repeats. A for C sharp to D and E for a whole bar. And then F sharp and D up to E. And then you tag again that F sharp and D and to E at the end of the chorus. So let's play through that chorus together. After 4, 1, 2. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His... And back up to F sharp here. The earth is filled with His glory. Let's try that one more time. 2, 3, 4. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His... And back up to F sharp here. The earth is filled with His glory. So we've learnt the verse and the 2 versions of the pre-chorus, the short and long version, and the chorus. Now the last bit to learn is the bridge. So I'll play you through the bridge. We keep those 8th notes going. And we start on A, down to E of a G sharp for the next bar, and then G for a bar, and D. And that repeats. So it's A and then chromatically down, and to the G, and the D. And you might have just 1 bar of D at the end of the bridge, or it could be 2 bars. So remember to look up and watch your worship leader at that point and see what they're going to do next. So we've got Andy in to help us with a run through of Holy is the Lord on guitar, and Andy's also done a song learner lesson on this very same song for guitar. So let's start from the top, from the verse. Okay, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is... To a pre-chorus, a short one. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. So F sharp. Earth is filled with His glory. And one more on the F sharp. The earth is filled with His glory. And the bridge. It's rising up all around. It's the anthem of the Lord's renown. And again, to the A, down to the G sharp, and the G. Now let's have 2 bars on that D. Another, and now a long pre-chorus. Together we sing. Everyone sing. Chorus. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. Yes, the earth is filled with His glory. F sharp minor. And the earth is filled with... Let's end on the A. 3,